Hello everyone, it's me again, Z-Trade, and for today's video, we're going to talk about ATS Funded. So yeah, this is a newly launched prop firm, and the main question is whether it's actually worth checking out or not. I want to walk you through what they offer, what kind of traders they're targeting, and why some of you might be interested in trading with them. Basically, we're just breaking it all down together so you can decide for yourself. Now, let's talk about what you can actually trade on ATS Funded, because this part is pretty interesting. You get access to over 200 crypto pairs, and you can also trade Forex, stocks, and indices as well. So yeah, you're not limited to just one market, which is nice, especially if you like switching between different assets. It really gives you the flexibility to trade whatever fits your style. Another thing that really stands out here is the capital and profit split they're offering. You can trade with up to $400,000 in capital, which is honestly a big deal for a lot of traders. On top of that, you can request payouts of up to 95% of your profits, which is definitely on the higher side compared to many prop firms. So yeah, that alone is something that catches attention. Right now, ATS Funded also has an early user bundle, and this is a limited time offer. Basically, when you buy one funded account, you get a second one for free, which is actually a solid deal if you're planning to test things out seriously. Just keep in mind that this promo won't be around forever. So yeah, if you're interested, it's something to look into sooner rather than later. So how does the process work if you want to start trading with ATS Funded? First, you choose and start a challenge, and after that, you need to pass the funded phase. Once you're funded, you can start earning profits and keep up to 95% of them. You can also withdraw your profits starting 7 days after your first trade, thanks to their instant payout system, which is pretty convenient. Now let's talk about the technology behind ATS Funded, because this part matters a lot. They're powered by Pure Market, and they're backed by 9-year regulated STP brokers. This means you're getting real exchange pricing, low latency execution, deep liquidity, and true mirror risk management integration. So yeah, overall, it sounds like they're trying to provide a more professional and reliable trading environment for traders. They also offer more than 200 crypto pairs that you can trade. So if you're mainly a crypto trader, this is definitely something you'll want to pay attention to. On top of that, they support multi-market trading, meaning you can trade Forex, crypto, indices, commodities, stocks, and more all in one place. You're not locked into just one market, which makes it a lot more flexible depending on your trading style. When it comes to payouts, they also have a flexible system. And they even offer what they call a triple payday setup. You can choose between crypto or fiat withdrawals, and they also have an optional bi-weekly payout if that works better for you. So yeah, this gives traders more control over how and when they get paid. Another thing worth mentioning is their support and accessibility. ATS Funded offers 24/7 support, and they currently support traders from more than 160 countries. You can also calculate your rewards and profits directly on their platform, where you'll see your profit split and payout ratio clearly. Everything is laid out so you know exactly what you're getting. They also have a strong community side to things, which is always a plus. You can join their social media channels, and they have a Discord server where you can communicate with other traders and share ideas. Having a place to talk with other traders really helps, especially if you're new or testing out a new prop firm. Now let's talk about the trading platforms they offer. Right now they have their own platform called the ATS Terminal, and we'll go deeper into that later. MatchTrader 5 is also coming soon, and I'm personally hoping they release it sooner since a lot of traders use MatchTrader 5. Yeah, that's definitely something to look forward to. Speaking of scaling, ATS Funded does allow you to scale your account, which is always good news. What requirement for you to qualify? You can get a profit split of up to 95%, starting at 80%, and all the scaling requirements are clearly shown on their site. So yeah, make sure you take time to explore the scaling program so you know exactly what you need to qualify. They also clearly highlight that you can trade over 200 crypto pairs on their funded accounts, and they use a Bybit data feed for pricing. They mentioned best condition trading with a monthly retainer, and ATS Funded is both a broker and a prop firm. That adds another layer of credibility to how they operate. Now let's break down the funded challenges, because this is where most traders will focus. ATS Funded offers 2 types of challenges, a 1-step challenge and a 2-step challenge. So yeah, depending on how aggressive or conservative you want to be, you can choose what fits you best. Let's start with the 1-step challenge. You can choose an account size ranging from $10,000 up to $200,000. Since this is a single stage challenge, all you need to do is pass phase 1 with a 10% profit target. You also need to respect a daily drawdown of 4% and a maximum drawdown of 7%. with a minimum of 5 trading days and leverage of 10 times. But of course, once you're already funded, there are a few things you still need to keep in mind. For funded accounts, they require a minimum of 7 trading days and the leverage is 5 times. So yeah, the most important thing here is just making sure you follow all the rules so you stay eligible for payouts and keep your funded account active. A lot of traders fail not because of strategy, but because they ignore the rules. Now, for the 2-step challenge, the account sizes stay the same, starting from $10,000 all the way up to $200,000. This option comes with a monthly retainer of 1% of the account size, which is something you should factor in. The profit target is 8% for phase 1 and 5% for phase 2. So yeah, it's a bit more structured compared to the 1-step challenge. In terms of risk limits, the daily drawdown is set at 5%, while the maximum drawdown is 10%. The minimum trading days remain at 5, which gives you enough time to trade without. For leverage, it's 10 times during the challenge phase and 5 times once you're funded. So just make sure you adjust your position sizing accordingly. One thing to keep in mind is that you can actually get an account for a lower price if you use a discount. But regardless of the price, always be aware of the loss limit so you don't accidentally violate the rules. Staying disciplined with risk management is what keeps your account tradable long term. Now let's take a look at the ATS terminal, because this is where you'll be doing all your trading. As you can see, you can choose the asset you want to trade, whether that's crypto, stocks, gold, or indices. You can also select your time frame, do your charting, and see your order panel clearly laid out, which makes execution pretty straightforward. So yeah, let's say we want to place a trade. I've already entered a position here, and if you want to set a stop loss, you can do that using price or percentage. For example, if you want to risk around 1%, you can just set it directly, and then for take profit, you might aim for something like 2%. Everything is set, which makes it really convenient. Once the trade is live, you'll see it right here on the screen. You can also use the multi-chart feature if you want to track multiple assets or different time frames at the same time. So yeah, if you like monitoring more than one market, this feature is definitely useful. If you decide to close the trade, you can do that instantly, and you'll see all your trade details right away. Your open orders, closed trades, and trade history are all visible, which makes it easy to review what you've done. This is helpful if you're trying to improve your execution or spot mistakes. Now let's move over to the portfolio section. Here you'll see your account details, and in my case, I'm using a two-step $100,000 challenge. You can check all the requirements here, including profit targets, daily drawdown, maximum drawdown, and your trading days. So yeah, everything you need is in one place. They also have a calendar feature that shows your daily profits and losses, which is actually really useful. This makes it easier to track your performance and see patterns in your trading behavior over time. Lastly, there's the leaderboard, where you can see traders who have been performing well. It's a nice way to see what's possible and stay motivated. So anyway, if you're interested in registering, I'll be putting my referral link down in the description below. You can also earn commissions through their referral program, which is honestly a nice bonus if you're already sharing this with friends. So yeah, if you know other traders who might want to try ATS funded, this could be useful for you as well. What's really interesting about their referral system is that it's not just a one-time commission. You actually earn recurring commissions, which is something you don't really see that often with prop firms. You earn 10% on the first challenge purchase, and then you continue earning 10% on all future challenge purchases made by the same trader. So yeah, that's a big plus. And honestly, not many offer this kind of setup. Now, once you start making profits and you become a funded trader, you'll be able to request payouts as long as you meet all the eligibility requirements. Just make sure you're following the rules, because staying compliant is what keeps your account active and payout ready. If you ever want more details about your evaluation, all the information is clearly listed. You can review things like profit targets, drawdown limits, and other evaluation requirements directly on their site. We already talked about most of these earlier, but it's still a good idea to explore everything yourself so there are no surprises. Knowing the rules ahead of time really helps avoid unnecessary mistakes. When it comes to trading practices, ATS Funded does allow the use of expert advisors, which is great. However, those expert advisors must fully comply with their rules, because certain strategies are not allowed. High frequency or ultra low latency trading, arbitrage, latency-based systems, tick manipulation, copy trading, grid or recovery systems, and reverse engineering strategies are all prohibited. They also clearly outline practices that are strictly not allowed during both the evaluation and funded phases. So yeah, make sure you read through that section carefully so you don't accidentally violate anything. Even small rule breaks can lead to account failure or termination, which nobody wants. In terms of trading conditions, you are allowed to hold trades overnight and over the weekend. News trading is also allowed, but there are restrictions during high-impact economic events. You're not allowed to open, close, or modify positions within 3 minutes before and 3 minutes after major news releases, and this applies to both evaluation and funded accounts. If any trading rules are violated, your account can fail or be terminated, and open positions may be closed automatically. The account could also be disabled, and fees are non-refundable. So yeah, this is why reading the FAQ section is really important. It's always better to be safe than sorry. You can also check all the markets available for trading directly on their prop firm. Overall, this was just a quick review to give you a clear idea of what ATS Funded offers. Make sure you explore everything yourself so you fully understand how it works. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's review of ATS Funded. I'd love to hear from you. Go ahead and share your honest opinion on the platform, the usability, and what you think makes ATS different from other prop firms out there. Your feedback really helps everyone in the trading community, and it also helps me know what kind of content to make next. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.